Birthdays are magical. The day represents a time to pause and be thankful for how far you have come, all you have experienced, and where you currently find yourself. And as the time draws nearer to blow the candle out, the day represents an opportunity to dream big dreams and shut your eyes tight while wishes are whispered. On the 7th of April, 2004, something was born that promised to shift the landscape of community living. And now, in April 2024, we celebrate 20 magical years of Simbithi Eco Estate, the pioneers in eco estate living. To celebrate this occasion, a word from our chairman, Jeff Lever, and General Manager Marc Mc Clure.
Well, certainly not as a staff member, but as a homeowner. 2007, when my wife first came into the estate, she was showed around by Willie Barnard, who was the agent working for Eden at the time. She found a piece of land that we liked. I remember her coming home and telling me she was super excited about a piece of land that she wanted to develop on. And I was brought out on a weekend to come and look at the piece of land with Willie and my wife. And I remember coming to the main gate and seeing the expanse that was Simbithi, and just realizing that this was the place that we wanted to raise a family and wanted to call home. Just the rolling hills, the natural beauty, and ultimately the piece of land that we ended up buying was positioned in such a way that our love for birding and nature was going to be in the forefront of the design of the house that we liked. And that's essentially what I remember.
Yeah, well, obviously 20 years is worth celebrating, and it's particularly pleasing. However, I think more pleasing is the fact that we are regarded as a mature estate, however, are constantly evolving. We understand the risk of standing still, and that's certainly what we don't intend to do. We'll evolve and grow, hopefully, for decades to come.
I think that our slogan of Welcome Home is probably the best way you could sum it up. I think in the early days, not being a staff member, but coming home from a long day at the office, driving in, that sense of relief once you came in through the gates, that feeling of being home and being in this the Simbithi bubble, I suppose we all call it, but feeling like you're in a place where absolutely nothing can go wrong, that the old values that you grew up with of walking in the streets until late at night, kids riding their bicycles, all of those wonderful things that we were privileged to have in our early years in South Africa, that we had the opportunity to bring up our kids in the same way, in the same vein. I think that Simbithi's journey has continued to play the importance of that, to bring it to the fore, and the community that we are at Simbithi, I think is something that's fantastic, and I think that we are privileged, all the people that call Simbithi home are privileged that journey that Simbithi's gone down, that hasn't been lost.
Well, our current strategy was only formulated a few years back. So looking back at 20 successful years, I think we have to give credit to all the previous directors and management teams which have made this estate the indisputable success it is. The current strategy is more important for the future. It's to ensure that we have guardrails to get us and help us achieve another successful 20 years.
The one thing that struck me once I became general manager of the estate is the professionalism that our team has, the selfless commitment to every single homeowner, to all of the things that Simbithi stands for, coupled with the diversity that we have as a team. I think if you go around South Africa and you look at the management teams in all the estates that I've had the privilege to visit since I've become general manager, the thing that stands out the most about Simbithi is that we're a young team, we're an incredibly diverse team, and we're a team filled with professionals that give selflessly day in and day out for the success of Simbithi.
Undoubtedly, one of our primary strengths is the cohesion within the estate. We have a very healthy and robust relationship between stakeholders. My message would be to internal stakeholders such as residents, the management team, in fact the directors, to recognize the importance of this cohesion and to contribute to further cohesion as we look forward to many successful decades ahead.
Simbithi and all the residents celebrate everything we have in Simbithi. It is truly the place that you are privileged to call home. Celebrate with us, celebrate our journey to excellence, celebrate the fact that we want to become the best, and know that we will, in line with our vision and our mission, ultimately be seen as the most preeminent eco-state in South Africa.
Happy birthday,
Simbithi.
Simbithi.